Your resume tells me what you've done and what you want to do, but your portfolio shows me what you can actually do. And in cybersecurity, that difference could be the reason you land your dream role. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly what recruiters, people like me with over 14 years experience in recruitment, actually look for in cybersecurity portfolio. By the end of this video, you'll know how to make yours stand out so that hiring managers simply can't ignore you. Hey everyone, my name's Luke. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm a career coach and recruiter, and I've been doing this for over 14 years. Hopefully you find this content helpful. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight to it. So why portfolios matter? Well, let me start with this. Most job seekers think a resume is enough. And yes, a resume is really important, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, it's just a piece of paper with claims. Whereas a cybersecurity portfolio is proof. Think about it. Employers want to see evidence that you can spot vulnerabilities, you can respond to incidents, you can write scripts, or you can analyze logs. When you show them examples of your work, you instantly separate yourself from 90% of applicants who are only relying on buzzwords on their CV. So what exactly do recruiters like me look for when we click on your GitHub, your blog, your website, your LinkedIn profile, whatever it may be? Let's break it down in more detail. So the first thing I notice is how easy is it to access and navigate your portfolio? If I've got to click around endlessly or it looks messy, forget it. Recruiters won't spend that much time. On average, a recruiter skims a CV for 6 seconds. That is a crazy stat, but it's true. Here's what makes a great first impression. 1, a central hub. This could be a personal website, a well-organized GitHub profile, or even a Notion page. 2, a professional look. A clean layout, simple formatting, no clutter. 3, a short intro about you at the top. Who you are, what you specialize in, even what is your career goal. Think of it like your online handshake: professional, approachable, and clear. Okay, let's move on to the next section, relevant projects. So next, I'm looking at your projects. What have you done? And here's the key word, relevant. So if you're applying for a SOC analyst role, don't flood your portfolio with random web development projects. Show me security related work. For example, it could be SIEM lab setup. So walk me through how you configured a home lab with Splunk, or have screenshots, diagrams, and a short write-up explaining exactly what you did. Also, you could use incident response write-up. So take a simulated phishing attack and how you analyzed and responded. Python automation. Maybe you created a script to pass logs or automate vulnerability scans. Show the script and explain what problem it solved. Once again, we're recruiters. We're looking to fill these positions for our hiring managers, and our hiring managers are looking for a specific set of skills. So make sure you scan that job spec, and if it's looking for these and you've done them, show it to me clearly. The trick is each project should tell a mini story of what the problem is, what you did, and the result. Next up, let's talk about documentation and storytelling. So this is where most people fail, to be honest. They just dump raw code or screenshots without explaining anything. And as a recruiter, I'm not a technical wizard. Remember, I am not, for example, a cybersecurity hands-on technical professional. I understand the field well. I have recruited so many people in this area, and I speak to thousands of people, but I'm not a technical wizard. So I'm looking for clarity. And the hiring manager will want to see that you can communicate technical work effectively. So for each project, include a clear README file in GitHub. Have screenshots or diagrams if it's visual. A short explanation. What was the challenge? What tools did you use, and what did you learn? This shows me and other recruiters not only that you can do the technical side, but you can explain it. And trust me, that's a huge skill employers value, because remember, communication, soft skills is vital in cybersecurity. Okay, let's move on to section 4, consistency and activity. So another thing I notice is whether your portfolio is a one-time effort or if you've been constantly adding to it. So if I see activity on GitHub over several months, or a blog where you've posted case studies regularly, this tells me that you're serious about learning and growing. Employees love this. It shows initiative and it shows passion. And listen, it doesn't mean you have to post daily. Even one solid project or write up every month builds a track record of a consistency. And that brings us on to professionalism and polish. So let's talk about polish. Small details matter, and here's what I notice. Typos or sloppy formatting, big red flag. Plagiarism, copying other people's labs without credit is an instant deal breaker. Always cite sources if you're inspired by someone else. Relevance to the role. Once again, tailor your portfolio. If you're targeting a pen testing role, highlight those CTF write-ups or OSCP style projects. Remember, your portfolio is a reflection of how you'll work on the job. So if it looks careless, I'll assume your work will be too, and so will the hiring manager. And moving on to section 6, extras that impress. So here are the bonus things that really make a portfolio pop. A personal blog or a LinkedIn article where you break down security news. Maybe you share tutorials. This shows communication skills and industry awareness. So imagine if you've got your resume that's polished, it's tailored, it's got all of your skills on. You back that up with a very detailed and professional portfolio, including a personal blog or LinkedIn articles that really show me or show the hiring manager the true you. It will be so much of an advantage over other people. You have certifications linked to projects. For example, after getting the CompTIA Security Plus, build a project applying what you've learned. You've got community involvement, so document your participation in capture the flag competitions or open source contributions. And I think what you'll be seeing here, what I'm talking about, is these are all extra things you can do to make yourself stand out in this field. I hear and see so many people say, I can't find a job, or I'm not getting past that first interview, or I'm even not getting an interview. Well, look at these extra bits. What else could you be doing to make you stand out? What extra skills can you add? What extra home labs can you build? What extra documents can you provide to show how you are a right candidate for that position? So these extras don't just tell me you're qualified, they show me you're engaged with the cybersecurity community. So what do recruiters look for in a cybersecurity portfolio? Let's recap. Clear presentation, relevant projects, strong documentation, consistency, professional polish, and a few impressive extras if you want to go above and beyond, which I always recommend you do. And if you approach it with clarity, structure, and proof, then your portfolio becomes more than a collection of projects. It becomes the evidence of who you are as a professional and the story of where you're heading. Now, if you feel you need more help within your journey, check out my website where I've got my new coaching program called the Career Compass Method. It's an 8-week structured program where you work directly with me and we work together, whether that's trying to land your first job, your second job, maybe you're trying to change careers after 20 years. It could be any of those areas, but have a look at the details, reach out to me if you're interested, and we can chat how I can help you in your career. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Are you already building a cybersecurity portfolio, or is this your first step? Also, drop it below, because there's other people in this community who would love to see what other people are doing or get advice. Let's help each other. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more cybersecurity and career tips. As always, keep leveling up your career. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.